Evening, guys, on this very sunny Scotland evening. You're out of luck, fellas, on YouTube. The ice cream van's been and gone. I saw it earlier. Might come back though. So how's everyone doing? Well, I hope. Just enjoying the bank holiday weekend and whatever. We'll get rid of this ship out of the way. And we'll have a look at the tank. There we go. There's the old tank. She's still how she was when we last saw her. Apart from there's one little addition that I've done, and that is, if I've done it right, I think I have, yeah, and that's a little black, you see that? Little black turret cover there on the barrel. You see that? Just tucked in there nicely. So that's the only addition so far. Just a bit of a cover going on the barrel. Very good, Moose. How you doing? So we have online so far on YouTube Lynn, Ross, Muse, Wendy, Panzer. How you doing, chap? Graham McRobert. Have you seen the new colour scheme for the Eurofighter display in training aircraft? Yes, Graham, I have. I'm after. I need to get a single-seater Eurofighter. Can't remember which one it was I got last time. I think it was a E something 2000 or something, but a single seat, yeah. Sure, a while back I did a Union Jack Spitfire for the gin, from the gym company, you know. So it'd be nice to do the Union Jack Eurofighter to go with it. I've got all the photos to do it, and I can mask it and do it all myself. I want to do it before it comes out as a kit with decals if I can. So yeah, it looks really cool. I'm quite liking the new Typhoon. So yeah, it looks really cool. Very tanky evening, Fred. Evening, Rich. How you doing, chap? William Raven. Hi, fella. How's things? Thanks very much. Or thanks very much, as you would maybe say. That's looking sharp, Fred. Cheers, Lynn. All good fun. And Cameron, whoever it is on Facebook watching, it's all good. So, the old tank. Now, I got photos of this as a walk around in the green and black. And I noticed that they had the barrel cover there. But also noticed there's a bit on the end there. So I'm just going to quickly look at the instructions and see if it's on there. And if it's not, it means they've missed it out. That says landing gear, so that's not the, that's definitely not tank instructions. Question is, what have I done with the instructions? That's $1 million question at the minute. Trying to see if I can. No worries, William. I tend to have that effect on people. Where is it? Come on to hell. There was going to be another word I was going to use. Come on to something else. Where on earth's that gone? I seem to have some instructions missing. As you do. being not in here much of late. Oh, found them. There we go. Super. All good fun. Who we got on? Cameron, News. Stuart, how you doing, Pavella? I'm good, thanks, pal. So, yep, it's missing on the instructions. It has a little bit. Find a pair of tweezers. Basically, I've got a picture of the Mk.5, and it has a little bit on the top of the barrel just there. I mean, I can replicate it with a little bit of stretched sprue there. I'm not sure if I can screen share and show the actual picture that I'm going to be working from. Let's see if I can get at least a picture of the bit I mean on the barrel. I'm not sure how to screen share. Anyway, so two things I've noticed. There's a bit that goes on the top of the barrel there, and also on the front here, on this bit, and it goes right round to the side. There's like a rubber thing riveted on there. I don't know what for. I guess it's like a mud flap kind of thing. And obviously that's not on the kit either. So two things that I need to sort out initially is that. So I will just stretch a little bit of sprue because that'll be too big. Stretching sprue, he says, without a lighter. Very good. Evening, Colin. How you doing, Fred? Oh man, it's one of them days. How you doing, buddy? Not how you doing, Fred. Evening, Ron. I'm definitely becoming a true tank man. Maybe. I'm starting to feel a little bit like a rivet counter, noticing these mistakes and wanting to sort it out. The thing on the end of the barrel might be a stabilization sensor. Ah, right. Well, I'm going to put it on anyway because it's not on. And like I say, it has like a mud flap here as well that hangs down just a little. That is not on the kit either. So I'm just going to grab a lighter. I'll be literally less than a minute. There we go, all sorted. Got to have a lighter, otherwise it won't work. I'm just going to warm this up and stretch it just a little. Hopefully that's not enough. Hopefully I get it to the thickness I need. Might be an alignment adjuster. All good, whatever it is, and that will be perfect. There's me just heated it up and stretched it a little, but it's still nice and thick. About half the thickness. So, Fred, it's a muzzle reference system that was retrofitted. Well, it's just about to be retrofitted onto my build. basically. It's going on there like that. There we go. So there's my little bit, and there's the original bit. So all good. I'll whip that on now. Now it's on, and I won't forget. Make sure I get that straight. It's just because I noticed it on the walk around pictures. And I'm like, ooh. Now, there is another thing that Tamiya missed out that I noticed. That I'll show you in a sec. That I'm going to have to make something for. I do like doing these little things because obviously it makes it slightly different to what everyone else has done. So there we go. And once that's painted up, that should look good. It's on there now. Yeah, I don't know how well you can see that, but it's on there. So, like I said, there was mud flaps on the front there. Hi Annette, how are you? I think it might be, oh right, yeah, all good. So, we've got a silly little extra bit on there. Whatever we all decide what it is. So we've got some mud flaps on here to put on. But I also noticed these things, these hook towing cable thingamajigs, they weren't straight like that, poker straight. They were kind of bendy and bent and slightly whatever. So I've slightly bent that one. But what I did notice on the originals is on the back here, this is me getting really silly now. On the back here, where you've got two little light units, there's actually a hook that these hook onto, and it's not part of the kit. Now, I haven't really thought about how I'm going to go about it. Good, just having a break from decorating. Oh, good stuff. I've been out in the garden enjoying the weather, basically. Seems it's my long weekend off. I really want to try and share a picture here, if I can. Just bear with me 2 seconds. And I think I've got a thing. Hello, right, you can hear me, yeah? All good. So I'm just gonna click properties here. And I know it sounds crazy, but I'm just gonna try and see if I can get it to do what I want it to do. Nope. Right. I know you can hear me and you can't see. Just 2 seconds, because I really want you to see this picture. Display capture. Oh no, not that. That's too much. How do I? Right, cancel that. So it's not that. Sorry about this. I should have really thought about this before I decided to go live, but I didn't get a chance. Windows capture, that's it. Okay, and we want Microsoft Photos. Hopefully, maybe I've got it right. Oh, is that going to show it? Nope. Right, okay, forget that. It's not working. Right, it's not going to work. I wanted to try and show you. I wanted to try and show you on the picture, but it's not allowing me to do it. But I have a tank book, and I will take a photo, and you can see it. We're not going anywhere. No, it's fine. I've not figured out how to screen capture this picture I have. It's a mad little hook bit that holds the back. If I could find screen capture, then I'd be able to have shown you all the photos that I've got and what I'm trying to achieve. But I can't seem to figure it out right this minute. So, as they say in the real world, tough. There's not a lot I can do. Right, now I've got this old thing here. I'm just gonna hopefully adapt and conquer. Stick that on the side there. Hopefully you pick it with the tweezers without pinging it. Stick it on there. I think I've got that right. I can't see it properly. So fiddly, this malarkey. Hopefully that should hook on there. No, too big. Too big. Right. Thinking cap on. What I'll do. Not quite sure the best way of going about this. I just wanted to try and I know how to screen share like a Facebook group or page. But I was trying to figure out how to screen share actual Microsoft pictures that I've got on my PC. But I've not done it on OBS before. Not pictures, so right, so I've got one on there. This is me being right fancy dafty now. Oh, lost it there. I've got a thing for being different to everybody else when it comes to my builds, so yeah. So I've got my little, try and show you without breaking anything. You see them there? It's a little thing to hold on to that hook at the back end there, because it's on there on the original, and that means then that thing there with a hole in it will hook onto it. That's the theory. And hopefully that'll just push in there. Yeah, once that's dry and painted, that'll all be good. Cheers, David. How are you? Yeah. So anyway, that's the end of my silly little bit of carry on with that. And we're about ready to paint this now, to be fair. I'm not sure the colours yet. I know it's green and black. I think it's NATO green and NATO black. Let's see what this is saying. Flat green, dark green. No. Plain dark green. Nah. Green and black. That's what I want. Again, being a pain again for me. Let's have a look. Yeah. Green and black. That's what I'm going for. So, NATO green, NATO black. Yep. Good stuff. The Canadian one's flat green and dark green. Then you got flat green and dark green for British mainland. And then you've got Westchurch, Germany stationed, just plain green. No, I'm going for green and black because the pictures I got are great, and they're in green and black. Oh, cheers, Ron. Yeah, so it is NATO black, NATO green, good stuff. And I just happen to have Alclad, NATO green, and NATO black. With about 101 ball bearings in it. So, all good. Excellent. So, now, obviously, like I say, I want to bend these like I have there, just to make them so they're not even. They've got to be done in a steel kind of colour and then a little bit of rusting on the ends. The wheels are green and black, depending on what. The tracks. I've been looking into these tracks. The little pads, I'm going to try and keep that black kind of steel kind of colour. And all the little lines and framework, I'm going to try and do them in a like a shiny silver kind of steel look, and then we'll dust them up and whatever. That's the plan with them. But to do that, I'm going to need, I think that's 3mm. As you know, all this builds live, so I'm just going to go along as I would. So I'm looking at 3mm by 8mm, so I'm going to get 3mm tape, and I'm going to have to cut all the little pads, all 8mm pieces for every single pad all the way along there, and then cover each one. So that's going to be fun. Not, but it will look good when it's done. I really wish I could figure out how to share these pictures, because if I could, you'd see exactly what I'm talking about. What I might try and do is see if I can put it onto my Facebook while I'm sitting here yapping to you guys. You can maybe look on there and see it. Wouldn't that be a better idea? Let's have a quick pictures. So if I highlight that lot and that lot there, click it, and then highlight them there, and pretty there. Yeah. Right. So I'm going to put how I want it to look, and I'm just going to click post, and hopefully on Facebook it should be 23, 24, 25, 26, about 27 photos there on Facebook, and that's what I'm trying to go for, colour wise, everything else, look, etc. So that's what I'm basing my tank on. So I've just posted the pictures up. So if you're on Facebook, pop over to Fredfoot, have a look, and you'll see what I'm going to be trying to do. Evening, Fred. Good to see you. Hope the job is going well. Cheers, Richard. Yeah, I'm fine, mate. Thanks. Job wise, I was supposed to have my cattle certificate of competence, cattle moving license on Friday there, but the gentleman that does it forgot to book me in and offered to do it Friday evening, but unfortunately Friday evening we had no more cattle at work, so hopefully I go for my test on Wednesday. That's the plan, but apart from that, all good. Right, so if I get this off, because this all comes apart, if I find that bit, the right bit, there you go. And that just saves me breaking stuff when I'm trying to do it, because I can hold that and spray all that without too much damage, and the same with this bit. So the photos are on Facebook, you can see them. That's the plan of action on how I want it to look. So I suppose I better get started and actually look at bits on the pictures and try and spray them. So on here, on the front, which that is there, that box there goes across black, like that, and like that. See, trying to figure this out now. This is the fun bit, getting it how I want it. And on them pictures you'll see them mud guards that I was talking about as well. So on it up, I come on up around there, and then it's really hard to figure this out. On the top there, right to there, right over that hatch. Right, okay. So looking at this picture, this top turret bit here is actually quite rough. This bit here, it's not smooth like it is on the model. Just as it's about to get interesting, I have to depart. No worries, Panzer. I don't know about interesting, but yeah. Definitely NATO black and green. Good man, no worries. We shall fire up the old airbrush and we shall have a little play. No, this hasn't been on all week, so everyone take care. You too, Panzer, you take care, pal. I'm not sure, I'll need to speak to Colin or whoever, but I'm not sure who's live on a Monday, but I'm hoping to be live tomorrow at around 7 o'clock. if it doesn't affect anybody else's life. Just because it's bank holiday and I'm not doing nothing. All right, no e-models tomorrow. Oh, that's good. Not good for everybody else, but that's good for me because that was one of the ones I thought might my life might interfere with. So maybe I should be all right tomorrow then. Right, NATO black. Put my lid on before Colin, which I know is watching, complains. So it should be interesting anyway. Got to have a second AstraZeneca jab tomorrow. All right, Annette. Yeah, I had mine last Saturday. A little bit tender it was, to say the least. And then being at work didn't help. Right, I've got photos here. I'm just kind of clicking on them and looking at the same time here. Because it shows me where my black bits go and all that lot. Because I'm not going by instructions. So I will be live in tomorrow at 7. Just because I can. Get that front picture. There you go. So, according to this, I go just this side of this. Like that. Right up to that bit there. And then just this side of the hook. Like that. So yeah, just a little freehand in this. You're not really going to see the black too well at the moment. Mainly due to the fact it's dark green plastic. If it was light grey, you would see it better. You can't really see it at the moment, apart from the fact that it's a wet bit. But once the other green goes on, it will stand out a lot more. I mean, I can see it, but you guys can't. Tell you what, I'm just going to click that back on that. I don't think you can see it any better that way. Nah. No, you're not going to see it. There's the first there like that. All that's black. Off the side there. It's a shame you can't see this because it's actually quite cool. Right. And it comes across there a bit. Right. Pure winging this, by the way. So I guess there's no kind of as a rule kind of way of doing this. I think it's just a kind of randomy thing, no doubt. I can't see it being an exact pattern to anything, if you know what I mean. You know, like on an aircraft, you go pattern A, pattern B, everything's kind of spot on all the time, the camo, but I'm guessing that on the old tanks, it was kind of just sprayed on, as I say. I think it was just kind of, yeah, whatever. Cheers, yeah, that's the kind of look I'm after. As you can see on that, you can see where that wire thing that I was talking about, this thing, how it has a hook on the end of, on the tank, and then that little extra bit on the barrel there, and you know, you can see all the kind of bits that I was waffling on about and trying to show you earlier on. You kind of get a gist of it all then. I mean, it's a great looking tank. Right, on the back there, you kind of have it a bit kind of thing. So goes across there, and then across that box, and then down a little bit there, and then just on the inside of that hook, and then the whole of that back bit there. On the back. That's it there. Yeah. Good stuff, Ron. Excuse me. Good stuff, Ron. I'll try and get a looky look at it in a minute, pal. When you're Facebook Live, it's kind of difficult to have a look at photos, but I'll get there. Not on this bit. So they're the photos I'm working from, basically. I'm just pure guessing it from them. So that's that bit. Then we've got a bit across there. On the back. And then second back bit across. So I don't think there's anything precise on these things. I think it's a lot to do with just whatever kind of thing. I don't suppose there'll be camo police. But you can see what I mean on one of the pictures, where you've got the back, you can see the steel with the black pads. That's kind of one of the things I want to try and get right when the time comes. That bit there is right. I've got a photo somewhere, where is it? Right. So on this side, kind of this box here. And it comes across that bit there. And round. And just catches the corner of that. And halfway across that box there. And across like that. It can't see the back very well. Right. So across that bit there. And a little bit of that. That. That's me done a little cage there as well. Just trying to see the top of it now from above. That's going to be the hard bit. Right, from above, it's kind of crossed like that. So I can adjust this as well at some point, so like that. And so that's that bit, kind of that bit. It'll all come together with this green bit on it. That's for sure. And then kind of probably a bit like that. And that. And front wing. A little bit on there. What happened to you? Sorry.
Pressure washed the back door. I washed my legs a bit.
I forgot to tell you, when you use a pressure washer, it does spray at you. Great looking camo on the pictures. Cheers, Richard. Don't quote me on it for my tank to look like that, whatever you do. I'm kind of just going with the flow, as they say. Awful lot of green on there now. Must be then. Right, just check this. You got that bit, there, and that bit. Just trying to see. Yep, that'll do me, I think. We can play around with the camo, to be fair. I've got people trying to video chat, phone call me, which is absolutely no good when I'm live. So if you're watching my live, and I know who it was, David, if you're watching, I can't video chat, pal, when I'm live on Facebook. Right. I don't know how well you're going to see all this. So my missus was out the back pressure washing, and I kind of forgot to tell her that it sprays back at you when you use a pressure washer. And she just walked into my hobby room, absolutely caked in mud. And oh dear. Right, so I'm not going to clean out the airbrush because I want the blending in with the colours. So what I'm going to do now is spray everything that I've not sprayed black in this NATO green, and then I can touch up the camo pattern as and when I feel like it. If there's bits that I need to get done that ain't done. If that makes sense, I can tally up the pattern how I want it. When I want. So obviously I've got the wheels to mess about with as well at some point. I need to touch up like the lids and stuff like that anyway. Just be nice to get an actual colour coat on her. By the time all the dusting's done and grubbing, it'll all completely change again anyway. And the barrel, I believe, is black in different colours, so it won't be this green anyway. As far as I can tell. Nothing too exciting been done really, apart from a few little bits put on and a bit of spraying. Now hopefully it should look the part. I think there's a little bit too much black on here still. I'll leave that like that. Yes. like I say, it's not exact to the picture at the minute. I don't think it'll ever be exact anyway. Hopefully I can get it where you can see the actual colours. You can see that the green will stand out more once it's aqua glossed. But you can see the black and the green there everywhere. So we have the side skirts to put on still and all that, but it's definitely black and green in most of the right places. It's just a shame I can't really get a good picture on the live cam there. But yeah, at least it's starting to look the part. All the colours will darken the minute I put aqua gloss on it. As soon as I put the aqua gloss on, everything goes dark. So I'll switch that on again. It's on or off there. Anyway, if I aqua gloss this now lightly, you'll see the difference. It goes like a milky colour again, the aqua gloss. But dries clear, and that will protect that and allow me to do whatever I want to do. Cheers, Lynn. All good. So what I've done, like you saw, I just aqua gloss that quick with the Alclad aqua gloss. It will get a matte coat when it's all finished, just to protect it all till I finish messing around with it. What I'll do, once that's dry, I'll try and get a couple of photos of it so you can see what I tried to do, and we'll see what happens tomorrow on my next live. I'll probably do the side skirts tomorrow a little bit. I don't want to put them on yet, mainly because I want to do the wheels separate, put the wheels on, then do the tracks, put the tracks on, and then put the side skirts on. But I will still put the side skirts on, just to paint it and then take them back off again. Yeah, it's purely because I think it's easier that way to try and get the tracks on and everything else. You start getting the side skirts and the tracks on before you paint. It's a bit of a bugger to try and get the tracks how you want them and everything else, because obviously the skirts get in the way and it starts getting to be a bit of a headache. So my theory is do it in separate stages, and then when it all goes together it should in theory be okay. So that's that. Bit boring-ish, but needed to be done. No, it'll be good. It'll be fun. So, I mean, there's it all shiny now. You can see it's shiny and everything's kind of changed slightly in colour. See the black and the green now a bit better. So, we've still got all the underneath where the wheels have got to go. Still got to get that bit done. That's mostly in green, I believe. And then the side skirts have a couple of black bits, but we'll deal with that tomorrow. So that's it for now. I shall be back tomorrow at 7 o'clock and we'll mess about with the underneath bit where the wheels are and all that. We'll probably get some of these wheels painted and the underneath bit here with all the bogies and whatnot and the side skirts as well. The side skirts are here, so we'll get them painted up as well. And yeah, in theory we're getting there, I think. So all good fun. Thank you, chauffeur. Catch you tomorrow. No worries, pal. Take care, Richard. Enjoy the rest of your evening. As for everybody else who's watching and chatting and whatnot, have a great evening. Enjoy the sunny weather if you're in a sunny weather place. Personally, I am. So all good. Not very often you get it in Scotland, but we have it. So we're going to enjoy it. And I'll see you all tomorrow at 7 o'clock. So I'm going to get my cameras up right. So that's it for now. Take care, stay safe, and I'll be back tomorrow. Nice one, Fred. See you tomorrow. No worries, Annette. You take care. Get back to decorating. Cheers, guys, ladies, gentlemen, everyone else. Bye for now. See you soon.